the doctor is in. May is Skin Cancer Awareness Month, and joining us with tips on sunscreen is dermatologist Dr. Adarsh Vijay Mudgil, who is the author of Let's Get It, Hustle and Grind Your Way to Personal Empowerment. Welcome to Bloom, Doctor.
Oh, it's great to be here, Gayle. Thank you so much for having me.
And great to talk to you. And here in sunny Florida, we're already out and about by the pool, but so important to think about our skin. What sunscreen SPF is safest? And can you tell us the difference between the numbers?
Yeah, that's a great question. So SPF 30 is the magic number. So SPF 30 basically gives you 97% protection from UVB rays in the sun. So that's really my recommendation for all my patients. So SPF 15 is okay. It gives you 93% protection. SPF 30 gives you 97% protection. SPF 50 gives you 98% protection. So you can see the difference really between 30 and 100 is pretty negligible. But the difference between 15 and 30 is significant enough where I recommend for my patients to wear SPF 30 and ideally one that has either titanium or zinc in it, which are physical blockers. They physically block the sun's rays. So they also offer protection against skin cancer, obviously, which is the most important thing, but they also offer cosmetic protection against sunspots and dilated blood vessels, et cetera, which I think for everyone, everyone's pretty conscious these days because we're on Zoom so much,
No doubt about that. How often should you reapply, including when getting in the water?
Yeah, another great question. So you really want to get into the habit of reapplying every couple of hours. The only caveat to that is if you go swimming in the ocean or in the pool, once you get out, if you dry yourself off, you should reapply. So if that's like within an hour of applying your initial dose of sunscreen, you should reapply when you get out of the pool.
You mentioned the titanium and the zinc, very important to look for products that contain both.
Yeah, either or actually. So some sunscreens have both, which is great. Some have one or the other. These are the ingredients that are generally found in the organic sunscreens. And they're physical blocker. So historically, they're the ones that would leave a little bit of a white film on your skin. But fortunately, as time has evolved and technology has improved, a lot of those preparations with titanium or zinc are much more cosmetically elegant now. So they don't leave like the white film on your skin. They actually blend in quite nicely. So what I recommend for my patients, rather than look for a particular brand, everyone's skin is a little bit different. Find one that you like that feels cosmetically elegant on your skin, and that's at least an SPF 30, again, with either titanium or zinc.
I think this is interesting. A lot of people may not agree with this, but I love doing deep dives with those DNA kits. And I realize that even though I'm more darker skin and olive skin, I'm still prone to skin cancer. And I think a lot of people think, oh, well, I'm darker skin, I don't need as much sunscreen. But that's a myth, right?
It absolutely is. It's interesting. I'm also a pathologist as well as being a dermatologist. So I look at folks' skin under the microscope. And when I see someone, even of my complexion, I look at their skin under the microscope, I can see evidence of sun damage, changes in their collagen, et cetera. So, sun protection is really for all of us. Again, if you're fair skinned, you may be more prone to sun damage and skin cancer and the damaging effects of the sun. But, us darker skinned folks and even folks who are not dark skinned but tan easily, we all need to be vigilant about protecting ourselves.
All right, Doctor, quickly, before we sign off, I want to talk to you about your book, Let's Get It, Hustle and Grind Your Way to Personal Empowerment. This doesn't sound like it has anything to do with, what we're talking about today, but I was just curious, what's your book all about?
Well, thanks so much for asking. Well, it's part of my midlife crisis, I guess. I wrote the book because I got to a point in my career where I'm a New York City dermatologist. I've done very, very well. And, I've surpassed goals that I never thought were possible for myself. And I wish I just happened upon it. I didn't have any formal mentorship or anyone really kind of guiding me. And I got lucky. And, this book is really written for like the 8-year-old or 12-year-old or 15-year-old or 20-year-old version of me. So folks can know anything is possible. If you're willing to hustle and grind your way towards your goals, anything is possible. And, we all are capable of harnessing the amazing potential within each of us, and we all have it.
I think that's beautiful. I found it through trial and error myself, but I have 4 daughters, and I'm going to get them the book. I think it's amazing. Thank you so much, Doctor.
Thank you so much for having me. This was great.
All right. For more information, you can visit mudgildermatology.com, and we will be back with more Bloom right after this.